Pakistan's Secret Service is coming under scrutiny over possible involvement in the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan. Pakistan has long maintained ties with the Taliban. Some of the Taliban's new government ministers were educated in religious universities there. Now there are claims Pakistani intelligence helped the Taliban consolidate its hold over Afghanistan.
Darul Uloom Haqqaniya University in Pakistan. From here, it's not far to the Afghan border. Foreigners are not welcome here. The university is known as the Madrasa of Jihad and is considered a training ground for Taliban fighters. In the 1980s, the Pakistan and US Secret Services also recruited here for the Mujahideen's fight against the occupying Soviet forces. Today, the university says none of its students receive military training, nor are they obliged to join the fight in Afghanistan. But graduates describe lectures where jihad was openly discussed with Afghan trainers. The founders of the Taliban were educated here, absorbing a hardline interpretation of Islam and a vision for the implementation of Sharia law. The Pakistani government helps finance the facility. Numerous Taliban members in the Afghan transitional government studied here. But the university director says the school has never sent students off to fight in a war. No. The university has never sent anybody to support the Taliban, and they have never asked us to. Nor have they ever asked for support from an Islamic school, a madrasa. None of the madrasas in Pakistan have sent people. Rajiv Dogra was India's ambassador to Pakistan. These days, he researches and writes about the Taliban, their links with the Pakistan Secret Services, and what the US has to say about it all.
When an American general who has had to confront Afghan rebel groups all the time, when he says that Haqqani group is dangerous and it is virtually ISI by another name, so that is cause for serious thought and serious trouble. Because then they are getting all the equipment, financing, but more importantly, all the tactics and strategy from ISI.
Pakistan's current Secret Service chief recently appeared in Kabul. Shortly afterwards, the Taliban started their final offensive, capturing the Panjshir Valley after quashing a resistance movement there. According to reports on social media, Pakistan is said to have supported the Taliban with drones. Pakistan, however, vehemently denies these allegations.
And for more on this, we are joined by Asim Salim. He is from DW's Urdu desk in Bonn. Good morning to you. How important do you think that Pakistan's madrasa have been in helping or training Taliban fighters?
Well, Pakistani madrasas have played an essential part in providing the ideological backing, and as many experts also say, in training the Taliban. The most infamous one, as you pointed out, Darul Uloom Haqqaniya, is tied to the history of conflict in Afghanistan. It gained prominence in the 1980s as a place to cultivate the Mujahideen. And after the withdrawal of the Soviets, Afghanistan plunged into civil war, and Pakistan started backing several groups. The Taliban, ultra-conservative student warriors, emerged from religious seminaries in Pakistan and Afghanistan. Much of the group's top brass now has been in some way or the other connected to the Darul Uloom Haqqaniya. Its founder, Mullah Muhammad Umar, was awarded with an honorary doctorate. The group's spokesperson, Zabiullah Mujahid, is also a graduate of Darul Uloom Haqqaniya.
Asim, sorry about that to interrupt you, but while you're on the point of the Haqqani, I'm just wondering from your perspective, how closely linked is the Pakistani Secret Service linked with the Haqqani network?
Well, the Haqqani network is the more radical in terms of ideology and approach, and this network is directly connected to the Darul Uloom Haqqaniya. So much so that even the name was derived from the seminary. And because the seminary is based in Pakistan, experts conclude that the Pakistani intelligence agencies have had and continue to have ties with the network. The other thing is, in the eyes of the Pakistani intelligence agencies, the Haqqani network is anti-India. Or let's just say that this group is less likely to provide space to India in Afghanistan. In the past, the network has also targeted the Indian embassy in Kabul. Pakistan finds its security interests more aligned with the Haqqanis.
Right.
The DG of Pakistan's Inter-Services Intelligence Agency, Faiz Hamid, as you pointed out, recently visited Kabul, and it was more to bring them closer together.
And would you say that Islamabad is pleased with the current makeup of the Taliban's government? Very quickly, Asim.
It's difficult to say. At this point in time, I don't think the exact makeup matters. I mean, if you look at it that way, Ashraf Ghani-led government did not see eye to eye with Islamabad. So the change desired by Pakistan for its geopolitical interests in the region has already happened.
All right, that is Asim Salim from DW's Urdu desk in Bonn. Thank you for that, Asim.
Thank you.